Hello, everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time we well and truly became a teenager as we turned 13 and started going through puberty. Yay! It sucks. It makes us sad and feel so many things.
Yeah, it hit us like a rock. It was not very pleasant.
It really did. Yeah, definitely reminded me of experiencing puberty, and not a fan. I don't like going through that again.
I love how it portrayed the parents too, where the dad was trying to be so kind that made it so much worse.
Yes, because I recognize that feeling because I definitely felt that too. Man, wild. We also discovered, essentially, we seem to have solved the mystery as to how Tammy died as well. We found that there are little tiny alien life forms that were living inside the colony and eating electricity out of our some of our electronic devices that caused them to malfunction and ultimately killed Tammy. We did some other things too. We also made our way through pollen and had some interesting interactions with our dad, who's having some pretty adverse effects from the shimmer. He definitely wanted to walk off into the forest in the midst of his shimmer haze.
Yeah, unusual behavior. I think we can agree.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to call attention to it because I just think that is something we're going to have to keep an eye on. But we are in dust right now, so we have a number of things we can do. I know that we have our pet, which I think we can equip our pet.
Yep, we can.
So
we can only ever equip one card at a time. We had the toy Xenofauna, but we can equip our Vriki.
At least right now.
Yeah,
eventually
Vriki it is.
We can equip other things, but let's have the Vriki and we get some nice perks from that. I don't know. What would you like to do? There's things to do. It's dust. With nothing.
We're pretty close to getting organizing up. We only need one more thing before we get our benefit for getting organizing to its first check mark.
Well, then, how about we do that? Let's go boost organizing and see if we can get anywhere with that.
Can do.
All right.
Oh, we can get a card.
Oh, okay. Mars does a little twirl, showing off her shimmering dress. You wouldn't believe how many kudos I needed to nanoprint this dress, she says loftily. I won't even bother telling you. It would only make you jealous.
Tell her about your day.
Yeah. Mars is always talking about how she's bored and wishes there was more to do here, but there are 100 reasons Vertumna isn't boring. You try to list them all. There's all the cool plants and new constellations to look at. And just yesterday, you watched a what?
Dorbs moth.
A Dorbs moth? Dorbs moth? Squeeze through a crack in the wall no animal should be able to fit through. Mars listens politely, but starts yawning halfway through. Less bored is still bored when it comes to Mars and Vertumna.
We got a card.
That was really sweet. Only Mars would come to this alien planet they were colonizing and be like, "There's nothing to do."
Well, I mean,
or it's different perspective,
exactly,
different things that she's looking for. I guess
she's watching all of her holo vids and she's like, "I want to go on a heist."
Yeah. Oh, Mars.
Yeah.
Your dad used to joke that your mom got her prosthetic legs so she could run faster than everyone before you had gene tech. I almost said Genentech.
Only one additional letter.
Which is just a company. You don't think that's true. You guess she lost it in some kind of fight, but she barely ever talks about it. Except for days like this when she's stumbling around like one leg is shorter than the other. Stupid thing, she grumbles. When am I going to have to get this damn thing fitted again? Tell her what we learned today. Yeah. You've been learning about different organizational methods in school. Alphabetical, chronological, Dewey Decimal. Honestly, it sounds like a lot of work. Why would you bother to organize anything when you can just ask congruence to find whatever you need? It's just paperwork. Do you even know why we call it paperwork? Your mom laughs. It's true. It's not like you're sorting actual paper. Back on Earth, we used to have to use paper to... never mind. She slaps you on the back. Good for you for having your head together.
Thanks, Mom.
Mom's like, you're not quite old enough for me to curse with you. We'll get there. Mm-hmm. Some people get the sniffles during pollen, Cal says. My mom says it's because your nose thinks the pollen dust is itchy, so it turns on the flood works to wash itself out.
Cal.
Aw,
Want
Cal.
to hear a fun nature fact?
Yeah. You tell him about the time Tang brought a skunk bug to show and tell in biology, and it got scared and made the worst, most smelliest, grossest stink you have ever smelled, and everyone thought Tang had farted. Then Professor Hal had to clear out the whole room, and it took weeks to get the smell out of the beanbags, and it was so gross. But also kind of neat how such a tiny bug can make a whole room of kids run away. Cal laughs. I remember that, Roscoe. Except the way I heard it, it wasn't Tang, it was you. That's cute.
Thanks, buddy.
That's very cute. I like that we're getting little... we don't have enough there. Okay. Tang.
We've gotten a bunch of these in the past, but
Yeah.
I wanted to clean up some of the ones we hadn't checked in
Cool.
on.
Thanks.
All right, organization. Let's go.
All right, let's go organize. That is in
The depot.
depot.
Yeah, that'll get persuasion
Okay.
up too.
You attend a secret Fun Times Club meeting. Mars brings the meeting to order. Tang reads the minutes of the previous club meeting. Oh, she takes minutes. That's so cute. I love that. They're so good.
They're all so good.
First order of business is that I am instituting a new rule, Mars says, and then clears her throat. Rule 5. All members of the SFC must wear uniforms to all club meetings. She taps her hollow palm to show you her uniform idea. Black pants and dark blue shirts with high necklines and billowing at the cuffs. She definitely designed them according to her own taste.
I love it. No way. Okay, but let us design better ones. We can do that. Creativity.
Let's everybody gets to design.
Yeah. And Mars liked that.
Yeah. Again, she likes it when you like kind of push back a little bit. You spend the next hour designing a club uniform, and everyone takes part. It becomes ridiculously elaborate. Cal insists it should include huge cowboy hats for some reason. Mars gets into a heated fight with Anemone over the type of shoes to allow until Tang calculates how many kudos it will cost to print one of these uniforms on a nanoprinter, and you all realize you couldn't afford them anyway. You come to a compromise. Instead of uniforms, you'll all wear a lapel pin with the club's logo. That's perfect! You spend the rest of the meeting designing SFC pins and printing them on a nanoprinter. If anyone doesn't have the kudos, Mars pays for them without complaint. Oh,
We got an SFC.
That's really cute.
badge.
I like how working in the depot is now about like using resources, and like also still fun and like a time to be with friends and do things.
I agree wholeheartedly.
That's really sweet. Cool.
There we go.
Yeah.
And we got our little notch.
bumped up. It's Vertumnalia.
It is Vertumnalia.
Time for speeches, games, and feasting. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. This year, though, there's something new. Great big tureens of glowing beans. Weird. You try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Whoa, no. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are right now, whatever that means. Oh, God. Fuck, man. I mean, I know all of the hints.
Just listen to
Sure.
the peaceful Vertumnalia music.
It's
There's no
lovely.
concerns here.
There's nothing to be
There's
worried
only
about.
good things in the stratospheric colony.
It's not like none of the food is growing and we're all having to eat more and more soy rations because we can't farm on this planet now that we're 3 years in. Not at all. And that
There's glowing beans, Allison.
glowing beans.
Glowing beans.
Don't worry, tensions aren't high. Like oh my God. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. God, all of this narration is so like, oh, it's amazing how it's reaching the point where like, yes, you the viewer, like as not a kid, like
Are able to put things together, but the kid,
it's
their
so
kid.
fun. Yeah, it's kid. Yeah, you're 12, 13. You wouldn't know these things. Yeah. Governor Udicott takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome everyone to our 4th Vertumnalia celebration. 4th? Is it our 3rd year or our 4th year? It's our 3rd year.
No, it's our 4th.
It's
We're
our 4th year?
13, but we've landed when we were 10.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. She says, speaking through a maxophoner.
Yep.
Sure, we made that word up. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's like normal word, and then sometimes it's like
A maxophoner.
a sci-fi word. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her voice has been getting weaker lately and can't reach across the square the way it used to. I'm proud, as always, to stand before you as your governor and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this beautiful planet. Uticott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Your mom steps forward. This year's feast includes a new glow-in-the-dark food. Pixie beans are our first domesticated Vertumnan crop. The crowd applauds, and your mom raises her hands. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them. You'll also have to thank him for the light show in your toilets tonight. A smattering of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile fades. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil during the wormhole accident, she says. Wait, what?
I was about to say, I think that's the first time we've gotten confirmation of that.
The wormhole accident?
Yeah, remember when we were going through the wormhole on the very first day? They
Oh,
were like, yeah, some stuff happened, but you don't need to worry about it, sweetie.
That's true.
They
haven't talked about it at all.
They would have. We're not spending time in the dome, the geoponics. But if we went to geoponics, they'd be like, here's the deal.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost like most of their brown soil and
Shit, that's why things aren't growing, because we lost a bunch of stuff in the wormhole accident. We should go to the dome and hang out with our parents a little bit. We should probably learn a little bit of that. These pixie beans will make up for losses we faced with our earth crops. Udicott's weedy voice rattles through the maxophoner. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. The crowd packs away the chairs as the children gather in the square. Which competition do you participate in this year?
bots, talent show, science fair.
We can participate in any of them, right?
Yeah.
Because we got 20
Whichever
or more.
one you want.
What's bot? Toughness. Talent show is
Creativity and science is
Woohoo!
reasoning.
Excuse me. And then science fair is reasoning. I'm just looking at our skills. Let's do we haven't done the bot quadrathon.
Nope,
have
let's
we?
do it.
Let's do it. We're strong enough now. We can do it. Com directs your attention to this year's edition. A cloth-covered mountain as tall as 4 adults, studded with mysterious protrusions. He pulls it back to reveal the Tower of Terror, he announces with a flourish. I'm trying. What did he sound like? He's like. I kind of made him like stoner dude.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Kind of surfer guy.
Yeah, surfer guy. Yeah. Test your courage with 3 stories of ladder climbs, followed by death-defying leaps of faith into the poof shroom mats. Cool. You, Anemone, and Cal take in the majesty of the Tower of Terror. So they made like a little obstacle course for us to do this time. That's fun. Both of them are hooting and pumping their fists, absolutely bonkers about jumping from 3 stories. You'll all still be doing the wrestling, agility, and accuracy portions of the course, but clearly this is the winner by popular vote. How about you? Are you ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
go.
Wipeout time.
Yeah, it is Wipeout.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh, we got 2 Hop-Eye things. Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Next round. Oh, we have to hit 58.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that was? Holy shit.
Yep.
I believe in you, Gina. I'm not going to lie, most of this part of the game, you do it so fast that I'm just kind of like, you can do it.
Thank you.
I trust and believe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just have to hit 24. I can do this.
Oh, yeah, you can totally do this. Is this the last round? Final round. Ooh. Shit. Can we do this?
Give me a sec. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
5, 1.
We can.
Let's see what that will look like. Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. That's fine. Then what we're going to do is just flop it and it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, the mysterious stranger. Oh, shit. Okay.
I can brute force it.
Oh, yeah, we can use one of these. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
totally. That's what they're there for. Yeah.
Done.
Perfect. Excellent. Beautiful.
Yep. All good.
Nice job. Okay. You blow through the obstacle course, the basket shooting, and the bot wrestling with ease, and you arrive at the base of the Tower of Terror with a determined gleam in your eye. You scale it easily, of course. It's only ladders. Sure, it's really high ladders and a huge jump, but you just close your eyes and pretend you're jumping into a great big vat of pudding. Com awards you first place in the quadrathon. Congratulations!
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it!
Botathon champion.
Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents keep touting their many benefits. They grow well here, they're super nutritious, taste great, they're really versatile, and kids love their bright multicolored glow. Your rumbling stomach has made you grouchy. Your parents won't let you eat until they finally stop bragging about their dumb beans. You consider the options: pixie bean soup, pixie bean salad, pixie bean chili, even pixie bean aquafaba dessert. That's funny. Everything glows in the evening twilight. You sullenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid games, stupid everyone. Ugh! Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. You're probably just hungry.
Screw these stupid beans. Eat your pixie beans.
Maybe we'll feel better after we eat the pixie beans.
We might feel better after
Just
we eat our pixie beans.
Eat your beans. Eat your beans. You want to rebel against these stupid beans, but the truth is, you're too hungry to resist. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ugh. You settle on glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices and just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Rude. You shovel food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. It is as delicious as everyone said, and you start to feel more human the more you eat. Right. Yeah, food. Food is great. Man.
I've been there. I get really hangry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
I get mean if I don't eat.
Also, being a hangry, 13-year-old, yeah.
Well, and especially when the food is associated with the fact that you never ever see your parents because they leave before you wake up and get back when you're going to bed.
Yeah.
I can definitely understand that resentment on top of just being hungry and being a teen and having to deal with that.
That's so true. Yeah.
And also, as a teen, you have to eat a lot, and we don't, it sounds like they're just eating soy, and we were even talking about how this is more food than we've seen in one place for a while, so, yeah. That's hard to balance.
That's so true. I'm wondering, nutritionally about... I mean, I guess they can get... Can they nanoprint food? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
They've been nanoprinting soy stuff, though. It's
Exactly.
all kind of soy-based. So I wonder about, nutritional, profiles. Are we getting enough?
It's probably not the best.
It's probably not good. Especially, for having a bunch of, kids growing... And they have a bunch of kids to feed. This place is crawling with kids. So, oh, man.
It's just tricky.
Yeah. Okay. You do feel better after eating something. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. As your irritation fades, you wonder if this is what congruence meant when she warned you that hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, your dad gives you a big hug. It's exactly what you needed. That's good that they're at least thinking okay, I have been warned that this is going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we got a new perk.
Yeah, for organization. Oh, we can equip more gear.
Yes!
Perfect.
We can have our toy and our pet equipped.
We can have both.
Yes. Although, I guess +1 to all challenges is pretty good.
That's true. Although, there's more red cards than there are.
True.
Yeah.
Let's stick with that. Mars has something going on. Mars is watching a vid from Earth on her holopalm. She gestures for you, and you sync your holopalm with hers. The audio track comes through your hear speak. Mars knows every word. Beside you, she recites the dialogue perfectly along with the actors. Since the day we met, I devoted my life to finding you. I searched every train station, every coffee shop, every museum and park for you, she says. My every waking thought was only of you. Her voice goes higher. And I dreamed of you, she says. Every night my heart called to yours in the dark. I never hoped to dream I would find you again. I'm here now, she says, playing the first part again. I'm here, and I'm never leaving your side again.
Mars, this is not great television. But your performance was top notch.
I love it, Mars. Mars is all about soap operas.
Yes, apparently.
Or whatever, reality shows, whatever she's watching. Mars drags her hand down her face as the couple in the vid kiss passionately. Ugh, she exclaims. I've seen this vid 100 times, and the end always makes me want to yarts. They met on a train once and spent forever looking at each other. Like, move on, you know? It's not like living here where there's only 100 people to pick from. You're in a huge city. Go find anyone else.
So why do you keep watching it?
Yeah, why do you keep watching it?
Yeah, this movie sucks.
Why do you keep watching it? Mars sighs, exasperated. I've already seen everything else worth watching. Before you can protest, she puts a hand up. Okay, fine. I do like the city parts. Like, isn't it post-real to imagine cities so big you could get lost in them? So many people that you could meet someone and then never see them again in your life? Mars waves away at the vid screen. Sometimes I think I should have been born back on Earth, not on this dumb spaceship. She mock punches the hull of the ship behind her. All those cities and people and all the stuff you could do, watching new vids, going to concerts. The only culture here is grown in a lab. That's a good line.
Cute.
Yeah. Mars sighs dreamily. Oh, and the shopping. They have so much stuff on Earth. Anything you could dream, not just the rubbish our old nanoprinters can make. I'm bored of everything I own, Mars complains. Speaking of shopping, do you want to trade some kudos for one of my old jackets? My dad say I can't print more stuff until I get rid of something. I'd say 50 kudos sounds fair.
It's a lot of kudos, but we could buy a cool jacket.
That's so many kudos. What does a cool jacket give us?
A card?
Does that mean...
Nope, that's an item. It looks like an item.
Oh, will Mars like sprite change or something? That would be kind of cute.
I doubt it.
But
I think it's a different
not.
Cool jacket than the one she's already wearing.
Damn. I don't know. Should we get it? That's so many kudos.
We can get more kudos.
Yeah, get it. Just to get it. Cool.
Cool jacket.
Cool. Mars takes off her jacket and watches critically as you try it on. Well, it matches your hair, she says, but it kind of puckers at the shoulders. It was really tailor printed for me. She almost looks like she's going to take it back for a second before putting her hands up in surrender. No, I admit it. It looks good on you. Makes you look posh.
It is a cool jacket.
Yeah, it is really cool. Thanks,
All right.
Mars.
We're gonna trade out our stuffed animal for.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my God, UI. Thank you.
Plus 20 persuasion.
Yeah, see, look at our persuasion over there.
Holy shit! Oh, it's so you got the little purple boost from the item. Okay,
so it's like cool. It's not real, meaning that we don't get the perk until we get over the thing, but it's real in that for all intents and purposes, our checks are now the purple.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool. Nice.
God, we have a lot of bonuses on straights. I'm gonna have to prioritize
doing that.
Yep. No more flushes.
All right.
Straights only. Okay, what I was going to mention is that because of Vertimnalia, we got a big stress deduction, which means we could go do our first exploration.
Sure, we could do
our
that.
first legal exploration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Look, we can leave.
We can actually go outside and go on expeditions.
Indeed.
We can view the map, view the bestiary, pick an activity, explore nearby.
Survey the plains.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah. +3 perception, +1 animals, +1 friendship with Dis. I guess Dis is going on expeditions now too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I thought another character was coming up. When you boarded the expedition's autobus this morning, you didn't know what to expect. It trundled you and the other surveyors a few clicks north of the Prosaic Plains, a high, flat area with cooler weather than your colony. This looks really cool. We got new art. Yeah. You could barely control your excitement as you watched the landscape change. And now you're here. You're finally old enough for a real survey mission away from the colony. You greet Chief Surveyor Utopia at the depot. I think we determined that she has like a little bit of a little southern accent.
That's correct.
This here's a blast cutter, she says, handing you one. It's a tool for cutting and heating things. You can use it to make a fire, cauterize a wound, boil water, and it cuts some materials pretty all right. You can use it for self-defense too, but I don't suggest it. Are we gonna be in danger? She makes a so-so motion with her hand. This is a quiet area, and what we're doing, we're not supposed to be in danger. We're just gonna be taking notes and pictures, keeping track of all the flora and fauna we see. Just don't touch anything unless I ask you to take a sample. Everything is potentially dangerous. We don't know much about what's out there, which is why we need surveyors, even young'uns like you. The Prosaic Plains are a sparse region. Like you can assume from the name, you can see things from a long way off. Utopia sees you squinting at the horizon. And what are you gonna do if you see something coming for you?
Avoid it. Try to pet it. Kill it.
Avoid it, I suppose. Good kid, Utopia approves, patting you on the back. We don't need any trouble. Dis joins you. He must have come on an earlier autobus. Ah, good, you're here, Utopia says, digging out another plas cutter for Dis. You two greenhorns are with me for the foreseeable. Now, we don't gotta sniff each other's butts all the time we're out here, but I do expect y'all to be in yelling distance. Comms can get spotty out here. You and Dis share knowing glances. You've been sneaking out to explore long before you were officially allowed. Utopia also hands you a surveying drone and shows you how to launch it. It'll automatically perform local scans of wherever you go, and detailed scans are still needed to... Oh my god, this line. It'll automatically perform local scans of wherever you go, though detailed scans still need to be done manually. When you return here to the depot, it'll upload its findings to the holonet. Your job is to cover ground, see what's out there, and so long as it isn't dangerous, record it. She slaps you on the back. All right, team. Don't forget to get yourself killed out there. To get killed out there. Okay.
All right.
All right.
We hear you, Utopia.
Thanks, Utopia. Ooh.
Oh my god, the water actually works. Sorry, every time I played, for some reason, the reflections in this water went wild.
Oh, really?
It would just be like,
my God.
I was like, I'm gonna be worried about the Prosaic Plains because we might have to have like a strobe warning, but it looks like it's actually working.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah.
Drifts of spark snow make this area hard to pass through. Your feet keep sinking into it, and you have to work to get them free with every step. The only way forward here is in an especially deep area.
Take a break and play in it, shovel it out of the way. Yeah, let's take a break.
Yeah, take a break and play in it. You make a snow buddy. Or at least you try. The tiny blue crystals don't pack together very well, and the stuff quickly melts just from the heat of your body. The acidic snow gives you a hot, scratchy rash between your fingers. You probably should have worn gloves. You appraise your lumpy snow buddy. It looks a little sad. Maybe it just needs some accessories? With some twigs and grass and a weird kind of jelly you find seeping out of the ground, you give your buddy antlers and fur. You aren't sure what to call it, but you're proud all the same.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's our snow buddy.
Yeah.
Costs us some stress, but it is what it is.
Dis is over there. Is this going to continue anything or no?
Hey. It wasn't yellow, so we're good.
Hey, Roscoe. Dis greets you cautiously as you pass the narrow path. Hey, do you want to, want me to show you something? Dis almost never makes overtures of friendship. Whatever it is, it must be pretty cool.
Yes, you always find the coolest stuff. Nod quietly and follow him. Nah, maybe later.
Yes, you always find the coolest stuff. You follow him for nearly half an hour. A couple times he stops to listen for something, then continues onward, tromping through the fields of broad-topped mush trees and swaying antler ferns. After a while, you start to wonder if he's just lost. Dis lost? I don't think so. I feel like I feel like Dis is gonna be like top surveyor eventually. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
I mean, he's been out here since he was but a babe. So.
Yeah, Dis likes it out here. Yeah. You're about to say something about it when he holds his hand up for silence and directs you to crawl under a huge mushroom. On the other side, you have a view down one of the perfectly round ponds. Taking up most of it is an enormous Xeno, its legs deep underwater. Ooh. It's a balneal, Dis tells you. They live in the swamps. You don't usually see them here. This one seems totally at home. It dips its long neck and even longer mouth into the pond, sucking up water from the bottom and spewing it out of a spout at the back of its head. The spray of beautiful turquoise water sparkles in the sun. Tiny, colorful, bird-like creatures dart around it, catching the tiny fish that come out spraying out. That's funny.
Sit and watch quietly. What's it doing? We should kill it while it's distracted.
What the fuck? Maybe we could ask
what's it doing?
What's it doing? Yeah.
Dislikes that.
Yeah. I think it's eating in the mud, Dis says. Or something really, really tiny in it. You watch for a while. It sure eats a lot, he adds. Cool.
That was lovely, Dis.
That was really nice. We saw like a swamp whale is basically what just happened.
That is pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Root.
Ooh,
okay.
We got a medicinal root. Ooh, a new background here too. This is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Spark snow is drifting down and visibility is poor. You can barely see your hand in front of your face. Oh no, a spark snow blizzard.
Yep.
Try to find your way out.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Perception.
Got this.
Okay.
47? All right, it's fine. We got this. We totally got this. I like that picture of us.
That's for gems. One for each. Okay, we're gonna do
doing paperwork.
Card becomes red.
Ugh. Oh, that's super annoying.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm actually gonna sacrifice my. Well, then that's gonna mess up. Okay. Fine. Then.
Okay. Nice. All right, we can make it work. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can make it. Well, another red one. Oh, I guess it's a red challenge. What was the embarrassing lesson? When did we get that?
We got +10 to stress. No.
Cool.
We're gonna make it work. We're
just gonna get a little stressed after this. We're gonna have to use the 8, I think.
Oh, it's 16. Oh, we're fine.
Oh, we're totally fine.
We're fine. I wasn't thinking about
Don't forget, we get straight bonuses.
Yep. That's true, actually.
So
yeah,
might
give
as
me
well
a sec.
do that.
We're gonna do that. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
There. Nice. Excellent.
Request.
Uh-huh.
There's that one card that we have that's +10 to stress. Don't let me play it.
Really?
Yeah, just like catch me if I'm gonna play it and be like, are you sure?
Okay.
I there are times where it's probably useful, and also like I should avoid it, but if I'm accidentally playing it, please catch me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep an eye out for that. We'll only use the 8 +10 stress when absolutely necessary.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. You keep putting one foot in front of the other, relying on wayfaring and a fair bit of luck to make your way through. But you see something inexplicable.
What the heck is that?
Yeah. You squint into the driving snow, but all you see is white on white on white and the slightest hint of movement. It doesn't even look corporeal, almost like a cloud, like the snow is coming from it. It's impossible to get a closer look. You pull your collar tighter against the storm and move on. Whoa, no, wait, I want to know what that is.
Snow critter.
A snow creature? Or something that was like kicking up the snow?
This is so much prettier when I can look at it. Sorry, I avoided the prosaic plains like you would not believe because it gave me a massive headache every time I came here. It's so pretty just walking around.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
God.
Like the water looks really good. Okay. One of your jobs as a surveyor is to document the flora and fauna through photographs. You've spotted a small animal in the crook of a tree. It's so perfectly camouflaged you can only really see it when it breathes. You've got a camera built into your holopalm, but it's not equipped to capture difficult shots like this. You'll need to put in the work. Find a good angle, try to get close, find something else to photograph.
Animals or perception? We're good at both. Perception is always a good one to get bonuses on.
Yeah, let's do perception.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Card becomes 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually great. Cool.
It's not a straight, but it is gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. I think.
How do I want to approach this?
First words. We might need to forget that. Who is the mysterious stranger? Sorry, that card keeps popping up, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell's that, huh? Yeah. That was a very interesting formative memory there. Okay, 20. You can make 20.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, card becomes 2 is kind of annoying though. +1 for each other.
I'm gonna try the most basic way to approach this first, and then okay, it worked.
That's fine. Gets us
I was
through.
like, I'll brute force it if I need to, but
No, that
Okay.
works. Okay. You climb up a tree and get an angle from above, not disturbing your subject. It comes out great. Very avant-garde. Utopia is glad for the shot.
nice,
Cool.
excellent.
Okay. We could probably do like 1 or 2 more things.
Yep.
Oh, there's a critter over there.
There is indeed.
It's
It's
like
a
a
cool looking little
turtle.
dude.
What is that? I want to go check it out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just okay.
Oh, there's another
another
one. And a crystal thing.
Let me see if I can get to the. I can't get to the crystal. That's a
Okay.
bummer. Okay, we're gonna go north.
You can't get to the crystal?
No, I have to clear it to get to the crystal.
Oh, okay.
They throw up little. Each of these throws up like a invisible wall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically so you can't. You know how?
The sound.
Yeah, it's because I'm standing near it.
Ah.
You know how Dis in the first area was like an event? It was like yellow.
Yes.
All of the maps have events on them.
Ah.
And so you're typically like, if you're focused on the exploration side of the game, you want to come back enough to where you can get to those events because they tend to have pretty big outcomes. But this is to stop you from just running to them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I guess we'll check out this
Look at those
creature.
pecs.
Whoa.
Oh, he looks like a kangaroo.
A little bit like a kangaroo crossed with a tortoise.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a very funny cross. You're crossing a clearing when you hear a terrible cracking, pounding sound. A massive creature bursts through the trees. A boulder with arms, a bush growing out of its back, a bush bub. That's really funny.
Look at this bush bub.
This bush bub. Utopia's mentioned these before. Part animal, part vegetable, and part mineral, these usually gentle giants camouflage themselves as part of the forest.
Bravely stand your ground.
Stand our ground. Yeah.
Okay.
5 kudos if the total equals goal.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if we can get that, we get it. If not, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. Gotta look at the picture of us for the robot challenge. It's funny.
Yeah. We can get a better look at it too.
Float cow. Cool. Oh my gosh.
16. Okay.
Okay. If you can't, yeah, like you said, if we can't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nope.
No!
Come back.
Can you pull a card back? Or is it once it's placed, it's placed?
That's a great question.
Well. No.
It's unfortunate, but this is where we are.
Wait, so we can't pull back a card?
I don't.
That's surprising. That once you place it, you can't retract it? Really?
If you can, I don't know how.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no kudos for us. It's fine.
That's fine.
It's okay. It's so funny because it was 16.
I know. I clicked too fast. I was just in the flow.
I get it.
I saw it when you did too. I was like, no.
That's okay. The creature pounds past you, its powerful stone-like gorilla arms crashing the ground. It doesn't even seem to see you and goes around you without even looking at you. Oh, okay. You look around, but there's no sign of whatever motivated this bush bub to run so fast. At least that's something to be grateful about. I guess. I'm a little worried that something spooked it and made it run.
We're gonna do one more.
Yeah, we should go home soon, though. It's a cloudy day. You hear the crash of thunder from somewhere nearby. Loud. Sounds like it's getting closer. Ooh. Suddenly, a massive, impossibly tall something punctures the low clouds and slams into the ground ahead of you. It's as tall as a skyscraper and a meter wide, covered with chitinous bone like an insect. You think it might be a leg? Huh? There's something big walking around?
Big.
Something really big walking around. Holy
Just a casual
shit.
kaiju.
Just a casual kaiju. Yeah. Another crashes down, then another. The creature's body must be up in the clouds, so high you can't see anything but the legs. The first leg lifts again and moves towards you. You're in shock. Your body simultaneously screams at you to stand still and run.
Ooh, this is a 50 check.
Whoa.
Good thing we're good for it.
Wait, we have 50?
Yeah, we have 50. Stay
let's
calm
do
and
it.
analyze its movement.
Yeah, this is cool.
Oh, yes!
That's a big something.
High-level gemmed wild card.
That's
oh my god.
so good.
What a good card.
Wow, look at the art on it.
Yeah, look at those legs.
That's one big something. This planet is creepy as shit. There is stuff here that is so beyond us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't like it. But also, wow, it's fascinating. You watch the clouds, and as the next leg breaks through, you dodge it. It slams down where you'd been with enough force to crush a boulder to dust. This creature is so unbelievably massive. You're like an ant to it. Yeah. As it passes overhead, you marvel at how such a thing could even exist, and hope it never wanders any closer to your colony.
No kidding.
Yeah, that could just smash the colony.
Yeah.
Like,
can you
that's
imagine
it.
how big that must be?
God, I cannot. You're like, yeah, it is a kaiju. Holy shit. All right, we are in late dust. It is time for us to chill. We need to recover.
So we have 3 options on how to recover. We can chill with Dis on the ramparts, we can go to the creche, or we could train with our pet in the biodome.
Let's go to the biodome. We haven't done that before, right?
Nope. We only just unlocked it.
To rest. Relax in the park.
Yeah.
Okay. And we forget what. Okay. You and Cal walk through the park, a special place set aside for growing ornamental plants from Earth. It was grown from a previous seed bank, preserved for over 20 years aboard the Stratospheric before your mother started planting them here on Vertumna. Almost nothing here is grown for food, though many of them are technically edible. It's so green here, Cal says, stopping to smell a bush of fist-sized red flowers with velvety petals. Wow! They smell so sweet.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
My mom worked really hard on this. It's such a waste of space. It's so peaceful.
It's so peaceful. Cal breathes deep, a funny smile on his face. It really is. This is one of my favorite places in the whole colony. You can really feel the love in every plant. Oh, one pretty white flower in particular is flourishing here. The Astrantia. Astrantia?
Astrantia? Yeah.
Astrantia. Is that a real flower?
I don't know.
I have never heard of an Astrantia before. Your mother's favorite. It seems to be growing faster than even native plants do, covering the paths and bluffs with tiny white stars. You practically have to push clumps of it aside in some places just to make sure you don't crush any. Good thing it's so beautiful. Aww. We took the month off.
We did.
We could forget the 8+10 stress.
We could. So both of these are useful to be done with. This one is a pain, but 8, being able to do an 8 is useful.
Yeah.
I hate this card.
Get rid of that one. I don't think we need it.
I hate this card on principle.
Set neighbors to this to 1?
Yeah, to 1.
No.
Right? It's terrible. I hate that card.
We really don't need it.
It's useful if you can layer it with one of those, like, make this card a 7.
Sure.
And then it sets all the neighbors to a 7. It is contextually very useful, but I hate it.
Yeah, we don't need that. Ooh, we got a
Bobber fruit.
Bobber fruit. Anyone to talk to first? Because if not, I would say maybe we go to the biodome and like do something in there.
Sure. One thing to be aware of, and this is not a recommendation for now, this is just a all of your expeditions reset at the end of the year.
Okay.
Meaning that if we went back to the expedition right now, all the path that we have freed up would still be free, and we can continue to try to make to the event. However, at the end of the year, it resets and you have to start from 1.
You know what? Let's keep trying to go to the event. That might be smarter.
Okay. I sincerely am not trying to push in either direction. I just... No. You don't know that until you know that, but they've technically told us that, so it's...
I didn't realize that, so I think I would rather do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing to be aware of is we can still explore nearby. I'm not saying we should also,
okay.
But unlocking future survey locations does not get rid of previous survey locations.
Got it. Let's just go back to the plains and like go around there a bit more. This little gazebo is set up as a waiting area for the automated transporters, which trundle back and forth between here and the colony. A sign reads, Autobus Depot, Prosaic Plains. Sparse vegetation makes this an ideal region for resource extraction. Blue snow is mildly acidic and may corrode equipment with prolonged exposure. Please rinse envirosuits upon return. Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
As you can see, everything's cleared out.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's super cool. All right, so we'll go up to where the bush bub was. Is that what it was? Brush bub?
Yep, and we can get past that one now.
Okay, cool.
There's an ability you can unlock if you max out perception. I think it's perception that lets you just walk. Just walk.
You can just walk on anything?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And like you can, this is like a blocker and you can just walk past it. It's the best ability in the game.
That's so
It's
cool.
so useful. You're just like, okay, I can just pick exactly which events I want to do and ignore everything else.
That's really cool. You can just walk anywhere over any terrain.
Yeah. Very convenient.
That's awesome. Oh, and another. Hey, buddy. Something big suddenly bursts out of the jungle and scampers across the path in front of you. It looks like a miniature landslide, bush-covered stone being pulled forward by powerful arms. It's a bush bub, and hot on its heels is a second, smaller one. These slow, thoughtful creatures are rarely so full of energy. Oh, wow. They charge back and forth across the path as you wisely keep your distance from these powerful animals. But for all the crashing and stomping they're doing, they don't actually seem to be angry. You swear they were actually being playful.
Get a closer watch, attack them, find another route.
I don't want to attack them.
Get a closer look?
Get a closer watch, yeah. They seem to be playing a game of tag. When the chaser catches up to the runner, they reverse roles. They do it with such gusto that the surrounding underbrush is completely crushed in a wide circle, an almost perfect circle. Then, all at once, the first one crouches down on the path and tucks its arms and head under the bushes on its back. You'd swear it was just a rock now. The second one circles the first several times, sniffing, then crouches in the same position. Now might be your chance to get past them.
They did a little dance.
And then they settled in.
Yeah.
Aw.
We're gonna keep watching.
Yeah, let's keep watching. In perfect sync, the two creatures slowly stretch out and up, revealing their rocky bodies and reaching their surprisingly long necks up to the sky. They begin to shake their bushes and rattle their antlers in rhythm with each other as they stomp slowly around the clearing they've made. You think they're dancing. Like a little mating dance or something?
Yeah, a little mating dance.
Yeah.
They made a cool perfect crush pad, and then now they're doing their little dance.
Yeah, that's so sweet. The intensity of the dance increases. They're both shaking their backs so hard that some of their branches and fruit are flying loose. Instinctively, you reach out to grab a piece of fruit. At that movement, the dancers shift and... Youch!
Oosh.
One of them steps on your hand, and with full force of its massive body, you let out a cry of pain and clutch your hand to your chest. Oh, that looks bad. The two creatures had been so intent on each other that they hadn't noticed you there. They're so startled, and perhaps embarrassed, that they take off running in opposite directions. Well, that was weird. Oh no, we disturbed their mating dance.
We upset their little mating dance.
Oh no, it's fine. They'll get over it, hopefully. The terrain here is strange. Some kind of smooth rock covered in lichens and tiny plants. It's weirdly warm, and the spark snow melts when it hits it.
Let's move over it carefully.
Yeah. See what that is.
Always happy for a perception challenge.
Yeah. Excellent. Fucking stressful event.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess you could put the red card in there. And, oh, yeah. That works.
I'm gonna go ahead and ditch this one.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Get some, I guess, do some red.
5,
Yeah.
5.
Sure. 20. Oh.
Okay.
I think we're okay.
Yep, I think we're all right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Look,
do
you could do all 5s.
5, 5, 5, 2.
Excellent.
Yes, we are A-okay. Done.
Victorious. What do you mean 1 star? That was great. It's fine. After cautiously walking around on it for a few minutes and observing quietly, you realize the ground is alive. It's rumbling very slightly. What you thought was just a rock slowly opens. It's an eye. It stares at you dreamily as you stare back, fascinated. This must be a very ancient creature. It's so vast, it's completely merged into the surroundings. There are even trees growing out of it. They are just casual kaijus around.
Just around. Just chilling.
They are just gigantic monster
I
creatures.
mean, I suppose if you're in an environment that can support a single, like, massive fauna, it would therefore probably be able to support multiple because they'd have to eat and they'd have to.
Yeah,
I guess.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like,
It also means that the gravity probably isn't crushing them.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about, like, our oceans can support, like, 100, like, foot long, massive, like, kaiju creatures as well.
And it would be much, much weirder if it was, like, clownfish and then blue whales and nothing in between.
Yeah.
Like, that would be way weirder.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I have to remember, too, like, Earth also used to support gigantic megafauna as well. So, but still, like, that's really big. That's bigger than anything I think has ever existed on Earth.
Agreed.
Like,
well, especially the cloud walker thing.
the cloud walker thing, and apparently we're standing on a giant eyeball.
Yes.
So, wow. A little animal like a moth with huge webbed feet lands between you and the massive eye and starts preening. The eye dilates to focus on the moth. Then it slowly closes again in what you think might be contentment. After a minute, you feel a faint rumble under your feet. Regular breathing in and out. Snoring. You creep off the creature, careful not to wake it again. Wow. This planet has stuff going on.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, things we just do not know and understand. Wow. There's not much to find out here, but the peaceful atmosphere is great for contemplation. You find a particularly beautiful little plateau where you can see the plains spread out before you like a picnic blanket, round lakes dotting the land like glimmering mirrors of sky. Dis is scouting further ahead. He was eager to find some adventure.
We can meditate, which might relieve some stress, or we can go catch up with Dis, which will probably up our friendship.
Let's meditate.
Okay.
I think we should do this.
There you go.
Yeah, reduce some stress. A lot.
Yeah.
You focus on the sounds around you, on your breathing, on the feeling of your butt on the rock, and the slightly cool breeze on your face. It's very peaceful. You can feel yourself relax as you become one with the planet.
Okay.
And then the rock opens up and swallows us whole.
It's always a possibility. We need to always be prepared.
Yeah. A series of small circular pools chain together to form an impassable body of water. You don't see an obvious route through, though the path does continue off in the distance on the other side.
Look for a place to cross.
Let's do it.
Give me that perception.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. We're just going to do
yeah.
a classic. There's a straight.
Cool.
19 on the first round. You love to see it.
That's pretty fucking good.
Okay, we're going to do 2, 2,
What's that?
3,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
4. It's another straight.
Love it. 6. Our goal is 6.
Yes. Equal our goal. Okay.
You could, oh yeah. We could. If you could do 2, 4, 6. You could do 3 2s.
Well, but
Right?
no, because then it's a flush. That's the challenge. Is it's not just addition.
Okay.
But that should do it. Okay.
That's fine.
There we go.
Excellent.
Because if I'd, for instance, done a blue, a blue 2, then it would have been more than. Yeah.
Yep. Good point.
Okay.
Cool.
Done. Kudos achieved.
Got some kudos. There's a narrow place where 2 pools meet that you think you can leap over. These little ponds look too small to house anything really dangerous, you hope. You approach the water's edge. Leap of faith! You make it over the narrow gap. Nice! You feel empowered.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, we do.
Excellent.
Okay.
We can
Thank
do
you.
so much out here. Okay. Where are we going? We're trying to find the event.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we
here's
go.
The event. Okay.
Yellow event.
Awesome. Okay. There's a deep, perfectly circular pond here filled with clear, crystalline water. Small, transparent creatures like jellyfish bob around in it, rippling with iridescence. Dis is with you and in a characteristically bad mood, despite the jaw-dropping beauty of your surroundings. He plops grumpily down on the bluff to watch the water. Watch with him, go swimming, take a nap at the shore, stay clear. Watch with him. You aren't watching for long when a tentacle reaches up and plucks one of the jellyfish from the swarm, dragging down into the depths. Some massive Xeno must live at the bottom of this pond. Fascinating. As you watch, it plucks 2 more. It seems to prefer the larger, older ones. Maybe it's like a farmer tending to this flock. Or just a very sneaky predator. You take some notes, particularly that you should think twice about swimming in any of these ponds.
Go swimming. Take a
Absolutely
nap
not.
at the shore.
I guess take a nap. I feel weird falling asleep, but apparently it's restoring our stress, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So relaxing. You take off your shoes and soak your feet in the water. You're dozing off until a tentacle grabs your ankle and pulls you into the pool.
Oh no!
Why did we go to sleep? We knew that there was a tentacle monster at this pond. That was so dumb of us.
Yes, it was.
Why did we do that? You flail your arms, fighting the gentle pull of the tentacle. Dis watches from the shoreline. You think he's frozen in shock, but when you call for help, he only frowns in thought.
Help me, you nullhead! Dis, help!
Dis, help! Dis moves closer to the pond. Panic doesn't help, he mutters. Calm down. Just calm down. See? You stop flailing and the tentacle stops pulling. See, it's not pulling you under, Dis says. It's just checking you out. After a while, the tentacle releases you and disappears into the depths. Dis helps fish you out of the deceptively deep pool and helps wring out your clothes.
I thought I was gonna die, stupid. Say nothing.
I guess say nothing. We just ponder this moment. Don't do that again, Dis says, sounding furious, actually. If you drown in there, it would have been my fault. Don't ever do that again. You realize he's upset because he cares about you in his way.
Mm-hmm.
You mumble a thank you and grab a towel to dry off.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see if there's anything else to clean up since we're already out here.
Thanks for helping us, Dis. I guess.
We also could go home with our half. Let's go home.
We can just go home.
Yep.
That's fine. You've reached the end of this area. Go home.
All right. So that means, like, especially if this were earlier in the year, if we finished up an area and we wanted to explore again, it would make sense to go to a different area. Since this will not regenerate until we hit quiet.
Okay, sounds good. Holy shit, look at our perception.
Our yes.
It's so
gimme,
high.
Gimme.
Yes, we see everything.
Perception's my favorite stat.
I honestly, like, in most games,
It's always so good.
It's the best thing to have because it's like, yeah, you want to be able to pick up on what's going on in your environment. Like, you don't want to miss things. You don't want to miss events or, like, triggers to things.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I want to be informed. I want to be part of this.
Yes. I love it. Yes.
All right. Mid-wet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thought about it for a bit. Well, what do you want to do?
Well, you wanted to go to the biodome, so we could do that.
I do still want to go to the biodome.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Thank you. Okay.
We can research xenobotany.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
We got biology, organizing, and friendship with Cal, plus kudos and stress. Okay. You're really in the groove, munching on a day-glow roasted pixie bean and feeling just good? Like everything is going right for once. You catch yourself giggling for no reason. For fun, you decide to put a pixie bean through the analyzer. Sure, your dad already studied them, but there's gotta be stuff you still don't know about them. Like, you only just discovered today how incandescently delicious they are roasted. Maybe you can figure out why they glow. Then you can make everything glow. The analyzer spits out a bunch of info and Congruence helps you interpret it. She says, as if she really needs to ponder anything. These readings are different than the initial ones, suggesting possible amplification with certain hormones for higher bioactivity in situ. In regular words, congruence, please. Pardon me, Roscoe. I mean, they might mess with human brain functions under some conditions. We should perform the analysis again. Oh.
That's not ideal.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Make drugs? Is that what... Are we gonna make drugs?
Well, I mean, I think she's saying that the pixie beans kind of are drugs. That's why we're acting kind of high.
Oh, that's why we feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. This sounds important. You run more samples of roasted pixie beans through the analyzer, but you only get more frustrated. Are you certain these are clean samples? Congruence asks. I am detecting anomalies in these readings. Excuse me for asking, but have you washed your hands? Ew, Congruence, of course you have. You don't know what to do. You try everything, even scrubbing the beans clean with acid. Congruence reverts to her most robotic, focused entirely on figuring out this puzzle. When her normally chipper voice goes monotone and cold, it makes you feel so lost. You're never going to get this right. You start to feel tears prickling your eyes.
Have a meltdown. Our biology is good enough to run the experiment correctly.
Let's do it.
Despite being drugged and a teen,
we can do
and
this. Upset. Run the experiment.
We got this.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Get your head in the game, Roscoe.
Come on, Roscoe. You can do it. You wipe your eyes and try to focus. Once the samples are finally scanned, you help Congruence run simulations to see what effect the pixie beans might have on different types of brain chemistry. Do you have permission to do this, Roscoe? It requires significant power, she asks. You wave your hands at her. Of course, sure, whatever. You giggle. No one's here to stop you, right? Processing all that simulation data makes the greenhouse lights flicker. You might get in trouble for that later, but what do you care? You're doing science. Congruence chews on the results first. Well, less time than it would have taken you, but still an appreciable amount of time for her, a supercomputer. Wow, holy shit. They're really, trying to figure this out.
I mean, it's good to have a supercomputer around to help.
That's true. She says finally. Roscoe, have you been feeling not yourself lately? As if your thoughts and your reactions are more dramatic? Even more so than usual. Well, now that you think about it... Obviously, we test for toxicity before we clear native plants for consumption, Congruence continues, but there are limitations. For example, accounting for the hormonal fluctuations of people undergoing puberty... Congruence explains that there seems to be a chemical in the pixie beans that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone, and that combination of molecules activates receptors in your brain way more than just the hormones alone. The chemical will build up over weeks first, then it's going to hit a flashpoint, and you look at all the beans you've been munching all afternoon, all week. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I actually didn't know you could get this event.
Whoa.
I found out about this way later.
So the beans interact with your hormones.
The thing we've been interpreting as puberty is
the beans?
Yes, is beans.
Oh my god.
Puberty's involved. Puberty's the problem.
Sure.
But
yeah.
Beans.
It's we're still going through puberty, but it's way worse because of beans.
Yes, we're going through hyperpuberty because of beans.
Hyperpuberty beans.
But unfortunately, the beans take up a third of our fields right now.
Oh no, everyone's getting fucked up on these beans.
Yes, we're all getting real high on the beans.
no. Dad, how did you not know this?
They didn't test it on kids or teens.
I guess that's the thing. Yeah. You call your dad in to take a look over your findings.
There's no way. There's.
He mutters as he scrolls his hollow palm. Then he stops.
Well, I'll be Gemini'd.
What?
I'll be Gemini'd. How are you feeling, Roscoe?
You look over from where you've been balancing a sample beaker on your forehead. The beaker slides off and you bounce it off your knee a few times before catching it. Then you burst out laughing for no reason at all. Your dad blinks at you.
Well, that answers my question. We've got to stop eating those beans right now.
We're having the most extreme mood swings that any human has ever experienced.
Yes.
I think is what's happening.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Your dad looks distraught.
Flulu was right.
He says, collapsing in a nearby chair and rubbing his eyes.
She didn't trust these things. But shit. She's gonna be pissed we don't have another successful food source.
You look at him in shock. You hardly ever see him swear. It must be worse than you think. Yeah, this was the only thing they could grow for food. Other than, like,
This is our only domesticated Vertumnan crop.
Only thing that can grow
and it fucks you up.
Is hormone
Look at what it's done to the children.
Yeah. Think of the children.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's bad news.
That's really
This is
bad.
bad news.
Our colony is failing and we don't even realize it. Yeah. Holy shit. Your dad sits there distraught, I think is what it said. Well, at least we made a successful discovery, I guess.
I mean, it's an important discovery, certainly.
We had to figure it out.
Yeah, this was necessary. We had to, we couldn't keep eating the beans.
Yeah.
But
it's...
Yeah, I didn't know you could discover this. In my playthrough, or one of my playthroughs, I just hit that burst moment where all the kids went crazy.
Oh no!
There was a little kid riot. I didn't know you could stop the kid riot.
I didn't know there was going to be a kid riot.
Yeah, all the kids were in the creche and they just went off.
Holy shit! Whoa!
Yeah, I had no idea.
Damn, I kind of wish we had the kid riot though, but I guess we prevented the kid riot. Whoa!
Oh my god.
That's wild. All the kids are about to... Can you imagine Glow comes around and all the kids are off their shits while we're being attacked by monsters?
Well, and it was bad. It was already getting bad.
Yeah, we're sitting there as we're doing this, just giggling and losing our mind.
But then also when we meet a minor inconvenience, bursting into tears.
Yeah, I mean, again, that is also just hormones, and
exactly.
That's what puberty is. But I can't imagine how much worse it probably has been.
Exactly. We've been bird's eye viewing this, but I don't think Roscoe's been having a good time.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I guess. All right, we're at the end of Wet. Is this Wet?
Yep,
yes.
This is the final month of Wet, and then next time I think we're gonna hit Glow.
Yeah, next time we'll do our last month, and then we'll see what Glow brings us. Thankfully, not a kid riot, I suppose. Although that would have been fun. It's probably for the best that we stopped pumping all these hormone-altering beans into our bodies.
Yeah, I think knowing about the beans earlier rather than later is definitely a good thing.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, man. Maybe we should spend more time in the biodome to figure out why things are going so bad. That's probably what we should do.
The best part about this game is that anything you choose to invest in heavily is going to have something neat going on.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's no matter what you do, you're gonna learn something important from doing it.
Exactly. Think about it. Working in the depot has figured out Tammy's murder or death, and also started the Secret Fun Time Club.
That's very true. And we've been learning more about the Shimmer by doing stuff in
engineering
and the science
and life
lab.
sciences. Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's just so much to continue to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
But we can do that more of that next time.
Sounds like a plan. See you then.
Bye.